resources projects, we have to spend lot of money such that the objectives of the water resources projects are realized, or we spend some money for constructing the water resources project, and the money spent is called as cost. So the what can be the benefits from water resources projects? If we take a hydropower project, the benefit from hydropower project is that we get electricity, we generate electricity, and we sell that electricity and we get money back. Okay, so we spend some amount which is called as cost, and we earn some revenue, it is called as benefit. So when can we say that the project is viable or feasible? Can anybody respond?
Sir, profits.
When profits are more than the cost.
Yes, sir.
Okay, or what is the difference between benefit and cost? It is profit. So if we think of getting some profit, we say that the project is viable. Okay, so or we can take the ratio benefit divided by cost. If benefit divided by cost is greater than 1, we can say that the project is viable, or it is economically feasible. Okay, so to know all these aspects, or to study all these aspects, we need to have some basic knowledge of different aspects of economics. So when we apply or use different aspects of economics to water resources, we get water resources economics. Okay, so it deals with uh, all aspects of money spent in water resources project. So these fundamentals of economics are general in nature. When these fundamentals are applied to water resources, we get water resources economics. Otherwise, it is general economics. Okay, so we will be learning some fundamentals of water resources economics. First, I will be sharing the file. So let us go through it. Later, we will know how these principles can be applied for water resources projects. Okay. So I will also be sharing this with you all later. Solved in on dynamic programming. Did we solve the water allocation problem completely?
Yes, sir. Initial introduction will give.
Didn't we solve the water allocation problem?
Yes, sir. Explain the sum, sir. By trial and error method, we got the answer of 28. That the answer coming.
No,
Not completely, sir.
okay, okay. I asked you to. I think I shared the solution with you. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And were you able to understand the solution on your own, or should I explain? And
Sir, we did not understand backward recursion and forward
forward recursion. Okay, okay.
recursion.
So did we?
Yes, sir. That
Okay, okay, no problem. Did we take up only that problem, or did we consider transportation problem and other problems?
No, sir, only one problem.
Only one problem. Okay, nothing to worry. I will come to the topic also. Okay. So had it been regular class, things would have been in a different way. So because this is online, so we have got some disadvantages and some advantages. But I think there are more disadvantages. But for certain subjects, online mode is better than the regular mode. Okay. But for our subject, a regular mode is better than the online. Okay. So uh, anyhow, it is my responsibility to see that you understand every aspect of this subject. Okay. Uh, so are you able to see the file?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So somebody can read it. Uh, Harika, can you read?
Sir, June.
Can I zoom it?
Yes.
Okay.
What's are not visible?
Is it all right now? Is it all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So, Harika, can you read different terms?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Discount factor in water resource economics.
okay.
Notation.
Mm,
Number of years denoted by n.
okay. So it can be number of years or it can be number of months also. Okay. Next.
Okay. Annual payments, which is denoted by a.
Okay. So here also annual payments can also be monthly payments. Next.
Present amount,
Mm,
which is denoted by p. Fe- Future
oh,
amount,
uh,
which is denoted by f.
mm,
And rate of interest, it is
mm.
denoted by I.
Okay. Okay. So, I mean, is there any difficulty to understand these terms? So
No.
we all familiar with rate of interest. Okay. So present amount is the present in the beginning of a time period. Future amount is the amount which is after certain period of time. Okay, let us say the amount is 1 lakh now. It is okay. So and rate of interest. Why do we have rate of interest? So we are familiar with this rate of interest. Why should we have rate of interest? What is the reason for the presence of rate of interest? Can anybody tell? So
take we, we take cost of the
uh,
project. We will take from any loan and
uh,
anything.
uh,
We circumstance on the rate of interest.
okay. So that is also right. That is correct. In more general way, we can put it like this: the value of rupee now or today will be different from the value of rupee tomorrow. Am I right? understand the sentence. The value of rupee today is different from the value of rupee tomorrow. Or
Yes, sir.
okay, right. Or the buying power of rupee today is different from the buying power of rupee tomorrow. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what is the value of rupee tomorrow? Will it be same, or will it increase, or will it decrease? So, we agree that the value of rupee will not be same when compared to today and tomorrow. So,
Yes,
what
sir.
will it be same, or will it increase, or will it decrease?
We can't say, sir, in future what the value of rupee.
Okay.
It based
So,
on the market.
okay. And so let us consider one example. Mm, uh, let us consider the present time and the time some 3 years back. Okay. So, I mean, let us say we got 50 rupees, right? So, using 50 rupees, we could buy cinema ticket. Can we buy cinema ticket with 50 rupees now?
No, sir.
No, because the value of 50 rupees has come down. Do you agree on that? So
Yes, sir.
when you were children, you used to get many things for 1 rupee. So can that 1 rupee buy anything now?
No, sir. No, sir.
So the value of rupee will decrease tomorrow. It will not be same. You have to understand this. You can also analyze later. The value of rupee today will be higher than the value of rupee tomorrow, or the value of rupee tomorrow will be less than the value of rupee today, right? So because of this, I mean, this happens because there is inflation, and because of this phenomenon we have rate of interest. Okay, simply understand that one, right? You can try to understand why the value of rupee changes with respect to time later, right? So there are 3 categories of factors: single payment factors, annual series payment factors, and annual payment factors. So the title for the second and third is same. We will understand the meaning later, right? So let us focus on the first category. So you can see the diagram. In this, 1, 2, 3, 4 represent the years, 10 years. So for explanation's sake, I have considered 10 years. So this small arrow represents the present amount. The big arrow represents future amount. In other words, the present amount becomes future amount after certain period. So we can relate present future amount with present amount using this equation. So in this equation, we can find out the left hand side future amount if we know the present amount, if we know the number of years, and if we know the return. Okay, so here the factor is which is present in the brackets. 1 plus I whole to the power of n is the factor. Using that factor, f and p are related. So if we in this equation, f is written as the subject. If we write p as the subject, we can write like this. From the same equation, we can write like this. Okay. So what you have to understand is like this. In the case of first equation, if we know the present amount and I and n, we can find out f. In the second equation, so if you know f, I and n, you can find out p. That is, let us say you want to get 5 crores at the end of 10 years. So f is 5 crores. So if you want to get 5 crores at the end of 10 years, what should be your present amount, or what should be your present investment, let us say. So that way these two equations can be used, right? So you might be knowing already these equations in some of the subjects, or by common sense also you may be knowing these equations, right? Have you understood these two factors? Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us come to the second type, annual series payment factors. So these small arrows represent the annual payments. So in each year, we will be investing these amounts, A. So it is something like a recurring deposit. Every month, we will be putting some amount into the bank. After the end of some months, what we will be getting will be F. Okay. So let us say this is F and small arrows are A. So here we got F and A only. We do not have P. So what you have to understand is like this. From the first equation, you can find out A if we know F, N and I. Am I right? So let us say it is very simple. You want to get 5 crores at the end of 10 years. So if you want to get 5 crores at the end of 10 years, annually you should be paying A, or in increments you will be paying A. Okay. So if you want to get here F is 5 crores. If you want to get 5 crores at the end of 10 years, you should be putting or investing or depositing A in every year. Understand? So if you reverse this equation, you will be getting this one. So what is the meaning of, we have written F as the subject. What is the meaning of it? So let us say you got a company. Your company is making profits. So it is capable of depositing a amount each year into the bank. In that case, F will be the amount that company will be getting from the bank at the end of 10 years. So is it clear? So
Okay, sir.
as I told, the equation is not right. So in this case, are you able to see the shaded portion? This is the factor. In this case, this is the factor, right? So in the same way, the P and A are connected in the third category. So it is called as capital recovery factor, right? So there is no F term here, only P and A are present. So let us consider that Polavaram has received 100 crores from World Bank. Polavaram project has received 100 crores for its construction. So the Polavaram project should be repaying that 100 crores over a period of time. So that A can be calculated. So here P will be the amount that initially obtained and A is the repayment amount over 10 years. Okay. So the big one is P. It is at the beginning. The small arrows are A. Right. So if you reverse this equation, you will get this one. So how can the P is written as subject? Am I right? So how you have to understand is this one. So if we know A, we find out P. Am I right? So this is the factor. That means in the first equation we have written A as subject. In the second equation we have written P as factor. P as subject. The meaning is that knowing A, we can find out P. That means A is the earning capacity or the repaying capacity. If you are certain about this A, the World Bank will decide this. Okay. So from after constructing the Polavaram project, we will be getting some revenue by supplying water for drinking purpose, irrigation purpose, and by producing power. So that can be converted into revenue, and we can say that per year we will be able to pay A, or per month we will be able to pay A. So based on that, the World Bank can decide this. Okay. So in the second category we got A and F. In the third category we got A and F, right? So there is another equation. So we'll come to this later. Okay. So have you all of you can note this equation. Anyhow, I will be sharing this file. And for the time being, just write down these equations. So initially they may be confusing, but they are easy to understand, right? Have you noted already, or do you want to note down? Note down now.
Sir, control geometry equations, sir.
Can I zoom?
Yes, sir.
So I'll also note down the notation. It is important. Hello? Have you noted? Shivaji? Has everybody noted?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. So, uh, uh, I mean, is it making sense about what I have told? I mean, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Anyhow, for the time being, you just follow what I'm saying. Then you will be afterwards. You will be getting good grasp of all the aspects. Okay. Now I'm sharing another file. So are you able to see the file?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is for not so are you able to see what I'm typing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So uh, can Venkatesh read the problem?
Okay, sir. The irrigation department got a loan of 50 crores from the World Bank for constructing a canal structure under the following conditions. The department get revenue by the supply water to farmers from canal. Repayment plan. What would be the amount paid to the World Bank towards the interest in fifth year? The repayment period is 10 years and the rate of interest is 6%. That is the first problem.
Okay, so all of you read the problem, try to grasp it. Take 1 minute time. We will have discussion. Everybody can read on his own.
The loan of 50 crores from the World Bank
Hmm.
for the construction of canal structure.
Okay, that's right.
And so the department gets revenue by supplying water to farmers from canal.
Hmm.
So we have to calculate the repayment plan
Hmm.
and the amount paid to the World Bank towards interest in fifth year.
Okay, okay.
And here the repayment period is given 10 years and
Hmm.
interest rate is given 6%.
6%. Okay. So I will be asking some questions. Either Avila can answer or others can answer. How is the irrigation department? I mean, which is the which is getting money and who is giving money?
World Bank is giving money, sir,
Giving
to the irrigation.
and okay, which is getting money?
Irrigation department.
Irrigation department is taking the loan. World Bank
Getting
is giving the money. Am I right?
yes, sir.
And should not the irrigation department pay the money to World Bank? So it should be pay. It should repay the money to the World Bank. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So what is the purpose for which irrigation department got the loan?
Canal, constructing of canals.
Canal.
To supply water to farmers.
To supply the water to the farmers. So, what is the source of revenue for the irrigation department?
Benefits from the
To
farm
farmers.
fields.
Farmers. Okay, farmers have to pay the money to the irrigation department, right? So the farmers can pay the money in different forms. Okay, so the money paid by farmers to the irrigation department is the revenue. So,
Yep.
so the irrigation department has got the source of money, that is from farmer. So it has to repay the money to the World Bank in how many years?
In 10 years.
It has to repay the money in 10 years. And should it repay all of you follow carefully, should it repay the money at the end of 10 years or at what time should it pay? Should the irrigation department repay 50 crores at the end of 10 years or at the middle of the 10 years or at the end of 2 years or 3 years or at the middle of 10 years?
Towards the interest of 50 years.
No. The
Some
irrigation department
10 years.
every on annual basis it should be repaying. At the end of every year it should be repaying. That is the calculate the repayment plan. So after that we have to calculate the amount paid to World Bank towards interest in fifth year. So you forget about this one. What would be the amount paid to World Bank towards fifth year, right? So calculate the repayment plan means at the end of each year, what should the department pay to the World Bank. So, I mean, which category can be applied here? We consider 3 categories. Which
Third
category?
categories.
Huh?
Yes.
Third
Third
categories.
category, because P is
First
known,
capital.
we have to find out A. Can you find out? It is easy. P is 50 crores, I is 6%, and N is 10 years. You find out A. So do the calculation. It is very simple. Right? Can you take 2 minutes? Do it. P is 50 crores, N is 10, I is 6. You have to calculate A. In the third category, first equation, A is equal to P something, P into something. And you calculate the factor separately. So if you know the factor, A is equal to P into that factor. So find out the factor first.
The present amount is 5 crores. Sorry, 50 crores.
And it is already given. 50 crores is already given. So what is A? Annual repayment. What is A?
Annual repayment. A is 300 crores.
So annually, irrigation department should be paying 300 crores.
Annual payment.
3.1.
Present.
So cross check with others. Srinivas?
Sir.
What is the factor and what is the A?
It's a factor 6, sir. A calculate చేస్తాను sir.
Factor, okay. Calculate. Praveen Kumar? Raghava? Venkat Raghava? Are you doing? Tanuja?
Sir, factor I got 6, sir. And the total amount is
Factor can't be, it will be in decimals.
5.06.
5.99.
So what is A? Shivaji,
సార్
have you got?
ఫ్యాక్టర్ 6 వచ్చింది సార్. ఏ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తాం సార్?
Factor can't be factor, it is fraction only.
అంటే 5.99 వచ్చింది సార్. దాన్ని అప్రాక్సిమేట్ గా 6 అనుకుంటున్నాం సార్.
No. So A is equal to P into something, right? P into factor. Am I right?
ఎస్ సార్.
And P is equal to 50 crores. So 50 crores into some fraction should be there. Check your calculations.
0.06. Okay. 0.062.
0.062. Cross check with your friends. Finally, can anybody tell A value?
A value 3.1.
So, I mean, at least if 2 to 3 students get the same value, we can treat it as answer. So, talk to each other.
I think everyone is taking interest 6%, sir. 6 by 100 is not everyone taking.
We have to 6% means you have to take 0.06 in the calculation. In that equation.
ఇంట్రెస్ట్ పర్సంటేజ్ లో ఉంటది కదా సార్.
Percentage 6 means 6 by 100. You have to take it as 6 by 100. That is 0.06. So in that factor, I is equal to 0.06, 1, n is equal to 10. You can easily find out the factor.
Sir, we got 135 వచ్చిందా విశ్వనాథ్? 0.135 వచ్చిందా?
కానీ అమౌంట్ తక్కువ వచ్చింది. ప్రెజెంట్
ఇంటూ 50 కదా, 6.79 crores వచ్చింది.
అంతే. అనుకుంటున్నాను.
అంతే కదా.
అంటే ప్రెసెంట్ అమౌంట్ కన్నా టోటల్ అమౌంట్ తక్కువ వస్తుంది.
10 years కదా అది.
టోటల్ అమౌంట్ కాదు, అది యాన్యువల్ పేమెంట్. అది ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ 6 crores పే చేయాలి. 6.79 crores.
89 ఉంది.
6,50,000 65 lakhs.
6 lakh కాదు, 6 crores.
6 crores 79,033.
అంతే.
That is A, right?
Yes sir.
Okay, factor. What is factor?
And the future
0.135.
0.13.
5.
135 sir.
135. 59.
Okay.
Around 136 sir. 0.136.
Okay. 0.136. Okay. So P is 50 crores. A is
66.779.
Okay. So irrigation department should be paying 6.7 crores to the World Bank every year for 10 years. Am I right?
Yes sir.
Okay. So during 10 years time, what is the amount paid by the irrigation department to the World Bank?
67 crores 93 lakhs.
Okay, 67 crores. Okay, what is the
93 lakhs.
difference?
Difference 17 crores 93 lakhs.
Okay. So why is irrigation department paying that extra amount? Because of interest.
Taking loan.
So that extra amount is paid towards interest. That is what you have to understand. Okay. So has everybody understood the solution perfectly? Right?
Yes sir.
So first finding out the factor is important, then you have to find out A, right? Now let us come to the second bit. What is the second bit? What would be the amount paid to World Bank towards interest in 5th year? Okay, what is the interest paid by the irrigation department to the World Bank over 10 years?
6%.
Percentage is 6%. What would be the amount paid to World Bank towards interest in 5th year? In 10 years period, the interest paid is 17 crores. Am I right?
Yes sir.
Okay. Now we have to exactly find out the amount paid to World Bank towards interest in 5th year. So it is very simple. Here
annual value is 5.
No. Are you able to see both the files or only one file?
Only one, sir.
Okay, no problem.
Sir.
Can you make it bigger?
Yes sir. Equation last P into I, sir.
Okay. All of you note this one.
What is X?
X is in period X. X is the period number. First note down this equation. Have you noted?
Yes sir.
So in this equation, n is total number of periods. Okay. So in the present problem, n is equal to 10. X is in between 1 and 10. So in the present problem, it is 5th year. X is equal to 5. Right? N is equal to 10. I is equal to 6. P, you know. You find out delta dx. All of you calculate.
4.77.
78.
4.7. Okay.
Mm.
So 4.7 is the amount paid towards principal. Okay. Now, what is the amount paid towards interest? 6.7 something minus this one. Every year we are paying 6.7, right? So in 5th year, the amount paid towards principal is this one, 4 point something. What is the difference?
2.0.
2 point something. Okay. So now you clearly understand. Every year the irrigation department is paying 6.7 crores. In 5th year also it has paid 6.7. Out of that 6.7, the amount paid towards principal amount is 4 point something. The amount paid towards interest is 2 point something. Got it? Is it clear or do you have any doubts? So actually we are using these equations without our knowledge when we do transactions with bank, or the bank software takes care of all these equations. These equations are incorporated in the bank software. Okay. So if you have any doubts, you can share the queries among yourselves, right? You can get your doubts clarified among yourselves. So now I advise you to solve 2, 3, 4 problems, and you can have discussion among yourselves. I will also be sharing this file with you. So can you be online and do, or can you do according to your convenient time after you get this file? So which will, according to your convenience, we will do it. So can I share this file with you, and can you do on your own, or can we do now itself?